ain't gonna believe who's been outside, girl. This is what Michael really wanted to say. She thought she had me hemmed up on some romantic stuff, but I avoided it real rough and tough.
Goat meat the last time I went to an African store because I wanted to make soup. But man, I'm supposed to be on vacation. Why am I cooking up and down? Kai, who do me this thing? Anyway, I put my palm oil, my pepper mix, and some onions and let my meat boil up. I added my dried fish, let it cook. Now, because I was making okra soup, I wanted something really fast. I cut up some okra, and those are my guests patiently waiting for my soup. I added some okra, let it cook for a while. Added crayfish. Man, crayfish is big. I love to use crayfish when I'm cooking, a lot of it. And yeah, my soup is all done. Okra is really, really fast in cooking. And Micahel, being the perfect gentleman, decided to make the swallow. And he said he hadn't made swallow in a long time, but he did a perfect job. As you can see, he's hyping himself. Swallow all done, soup done. I served my guests. We said a quick prayer and started eating. I think they enjoyed the soup because they were raving so much about it. After dinner, we took a shot, and yeah, that was how I spent my evening. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Players gonna play, situations gonna sway, but the fact remains that I'm still a PIMP. Just out here with the brush, eating rice and rice stuff, you feel me? So guess who been on TikTok? Going crazy.
You guys are the one flaming the arguments. You guys are fanning the fire.
I wasn't sure if this was going to be our zhuzh, so I wanted to bring it over here to the neighborhood and see what y'all thought about it. I said, Angela, girl, you're talking about everybody on here. What else? What else you gonna say? What else you saying? So as a hood journalist, I wanted to make sure I did my job. Brought it over here. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this down in the comments. What's up, my friends? And welcome back once again to the neighborhood. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the neighborhood. If you like to stay up to date on things that don't involve anything that we got going on in our lives, go ahead, subscribe. Yeah, because we talk about like hot topics, things going on in the world, things going on reality TV, stuff we see on the internet. That's what we talk about over here. And if that's your zhuzh, come on. What are you waiting on? All you're doing is sitting there on your couch.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by.
If you are not up to date with what is going on with Angela and Michael on 90 Day Fiancé, girl, I am. So let me tell you real quick. You know how at part 5 of the Tell All, she was pretty much still going back and forth with them. And then she told one of the girls, she was like, I just may go ahead and tear up his visa and his paperwork. I'm gonna go ahead and leave him, send him back to his country where he from. Kobe said, what'd you say? Hey, that's real up that you would say some like that. Now that's up because you should have been done known that he didn't really want to be with you. Now all of a sudden he a scammer. Now all of a sudden he don't want to be with you. You should have been done known that. So don't come over here now and be like, oh, I want to take his visa away because you realizing what you realizing, but you couldn't find what you realized, and now you mad at him about it. No, don't be doing that silly. That made her so mad. She said, you know what? You, Kobe, you, I'll put one fist in your ass and the other fist in your eye. Keep on me if you want to. Michael, you better go in there and you better tell him something hard and quick right now before I beat your ass with this fist and I beat his ass with the other one. Girl was mad. She said, Emily, no disrespect, but your manner. That's what she was saying in there. I said, Emily, nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck. Hey, knucking and bucking and ready to fight. You better get your ass in there, girl. You better get up in the field. You better be like, oh, hold on now, honey. We ain't gonna get all crazy with my husband, okay? This is the father of my children, lady. Finally, they leave. They storm out. Michael's like, calm down, please, Angela, calm down. I love her, but I don't know if I could stay with her. I don't know if I could do this. What's her name? Get to crying, Jasmine. Girl melting down the damn wall. Everybody trying to hold her up like, get up. You ain't that sad now. Your visa, you got yours. He ain't got his. Why are you crying so hard about something that's going on with him? But by the end, guess what Michael said? Oh yeah, he left Angela. Angela's like, the worst thing that could have ever happened to me happened. He left. Girl, what did you think he was going to do with how you was acting? And Michael tells us that he walked for several hours until his legs was hurting in order to get away from her. Went with somebody that he knew, some friends that he had close by, and that's who he's staying with. TLC got the nerve to put this stupid comment that said, Michael is now staying at an undisclosed location with his friends. Okay, we know y'all don't want to tell us where, and I wouldn't want to tell us where, because you know Angela, she watching this like a hawk. She trying to figure out exactly where he is, because she said, I don't care, Michael. I don't care that you left me, because I'll come find you. I'll come find you. Now that you've been caught up, let's get on her live.
You guys are so immature. Why do you look 100? Why do you do this? Oh my God, please. You're so irrelevant. I don't care. I'm on here because the queens are asking me to come back on because they know we got to make our goals. You don't even know why you're not a part of the team. You go to counsel Miss Jackson for being nosy and believing everything on social media. You're pathetic. Pathetic. Legend, exactly. I'm a legend because I stand up to liars, thieves, and bullshits and scammers, and I'm going to continue. After all this is over, I'm still going to Congress about this. There's no stopping me. Y'all have no idea the people out there that's unalive yourself from being scammed. Y'all have no idea because you're not in the platform I'm in that I get hundreds of kids talking to me about this. Sickening.
So what constitutes as being scammed in her situation? I understand romance scammers and how, you know, they have the ability to scam a woman for maybe a year or two, but she been with Michael for what, 7 or 8, girl? Now you mean tell me nothing told you that this might not be what's gonna work out? Just looking at the picture of y'all together, you didn't think to yourself, yeah, we ain't got too high of a chance of us really going too far.
I don't do that. But you know my show. Thank you, Ashley. I did a sleeve, Miss Smart Pants. But you watched the show, right?
Oh, so she got a gastric sleeve. That's how she lost all that weight. Okay.
That was on the show. It was aired. Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
No, Summer, absolutely not. I didn't want to marry him. I wanted to wait and see why the K1 wasn't. Because if there's a K1, there's a reason. He didn't want to wait on the letter, and of course he gaslighted me because my mother was sick.
Fair, her mom did pass away, if I'm not mistaken, at like 73. So I do understand why she felt frustrated in that point. And like I said in the video that I originally covered the whole story on them about, I feel like she was really putting a lot into Michael to be her getaway, to be her everything, to be her safe space. She was really putting a lot into him, and she wanted it to work out so bad, she started to overlook the red flags of like, okay, is this really real? Is this really something that he for real want? Like, just started to overlook red flags. Some people will stay in a situation even though they don't really want to be in it, just because it benefits them. And once you recognize that in the person, it's up to you to decide if you want to continue to have that type of transactional relationship. It don't just got to be in her case either. It could be a man who's living with you, but he pay half the bills, but y'all ain't really connecting like that. It could be somebody who's paying your car note, but you really don't like them like that. Like, it could be a multitude of things, but just making that realization and being like, this might not really be for me. Yeah, it's beneficial in certain ways. Like, she wasn't lonely because she had somebody to talk to and stuff, but at the end of the day, it ain't good for you.
Do y'all see Lee doing lies now? Like, holy crap. You know what she did? Brittany, hi, sweetheart. Thank you, Tasha. She took my old house, the when Michael and me got together before y'all knew him, and I lived with Skylar and bought this house. They were refurbishing it and had a lock on it to keep all. Anyway, long story short, then my daughter moved in. She would lock her room, which wouldn't tell me because I would take her cigarettes and hide them. Anyway, she took a picture of that lock. Then she took a picture of this house when we first got it. And it was low trees. I took you out there now and see the full tree. So the guy, he doesn't like me very well. He actually called Michael and he had some flash about saying, did I really lock, and he said this too, that I locked him in the house. Did I really lock? And he said, no. I got all that recording, so thank God for that. But the thing is, Lee's been caught in several lies and people are still watching her. That's a shame, isn't it, Adriana? Like, you took an old house that I bought before y'all knew us, and then when I got this one, you took it when we first moved in. There was, go look at it. Go look at her thing. Give her a little view. Don't watch it all. Just give her a little. She won't get credit. Go look at the house, and now I'll take a picture tonight, me out there with the same dress, and I'll put the camera, and look at my trees, how big. And this lady, she says she got kicked out of the army for being gay. I don't believe that. You're a liar. You done been proved a liar on TikTok. Like, this guy don't like me, but he investigated and he called you out, Lee. Shame on you, Lee. I am excited. I can't wait. I do my teeth the first, I'm coming in Thursday. Me and, I'm not going to mention who they are. Y'all don't know them yet, but I haven't talked to y'all personally. They're good people. Their wife and wife. They're going to take me to Beverly Hills. We're going to stay there, and I'm going to fly in on a Thursday and I'm Friday.
This is when she took herself off camera, and these are supposed to be her social media team. You know how Netta and Charles talked about them having a social media manager and having PR. This is exactly what Angela has. People who represent her on social media are help her control her social media. So when the comments started to get crazy, they all turned off their cameras and they started to try and block as many people as possible. And this is also when Angela started talking a little bit about Kobe.
I'll be at the dentist office all day trying to get these out and redone because I got to go. I told them let's just jump to the third session because it's hard for me to get out there, like literally.
All that.
Yeah, it's really shameful you guys talk about Angela's teeth when there's people that do struggle with teeth issues, and the point is she's taking care of what she needs to do. That's like mean. Like, I don't know why you guys are so mean to somebody that you don't even personally know.
Why ain't they talking about Mr. It's teeth? They're like disgusting and smell about.
Teeth is who she's doing what she needs to do, and you guys are so mean people. Anyways, you're beautiful, Angela. So.
All this shit is because when you know the truth and you can't say nothing, and he says he gets his people to talk for him, and everybody knows where that comes from because they in these private chats we got them, man. Keep it up. We got you, Dubs. We got you, Paradise, man. We got you, Lydia. We got it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
And then I want to see all y'all come in here and say what? Y'all gonna come in and say shit? No, none of you will. You're not gonna say shit. You're not gonna say sorry. You're not gonna say nothing. Nothing.
My thing is that they get upset about how anybody talks to anybody, but yet they come in here and they feel that they could talk to people like that. And that, I mean, I guess we're in high school. I don't know.
Thank you, Ash, babe.
Exactly. I mean, one of the cast members even said that a lot of the stuff was edited. I mean, they've come forward. They've said that. So when are you guys gonna wake up and sell a coffee?
You know how many people that have been on TikTok now that were on the show, and that 3 of them have said something like that.
I ain't never said
3
nothing
of them.
because you know what? It's okay. I don't have to say nothing.
Nope.
TLC knows, and they know, and that's all I'm going to say. You know.
Exactly.
I've been loyal for 6 years to this place. And
Oreo City, yeah, it was edited. And you'll see a few of the other cast members have said it between last night and
it
today.
has to be edited because there's no way to put all of our stories on there, and they're not going to edit it for what you don't want to see. You people out there don't like bullying and shit, but you guys are why they have to do ratings, because of people like you won't watch it unless it's something y'all can talk about.
Exactly. That's what
you guys
said.
are the one flaming the arguments. You guys are fanning the fire because nobody will watch it if it's about getting along. Now, would you?
No. Kenny even said
Thank me. I gave you something to talk about.
Exactly. Kenny said that they both loved each other very much, both of them. It just did not work out. He said it very nicely, very respectfully. And he said, Kenny and Armando,
Kimberly last night was saying on her live. So Kimberly last night on her live was saying people were asking her about you and it And she says, I'm not doing that. She says, you guys weren't behind the scenes. You guys don't show in their house or this or that. You guys don't see any of that. So no, I'm not commenting.
Don't you know they got Michael as God? Don't you know God don't like that? There's only one perfect person.
And then Trey agreed. It's, it's TV. It's not like, the Andy Griffith show.
What did you say? Armando and Kenny have broke up?
Yeah, so somebody brought you up, and then they said, well, what did you think about Angela? And he goes, look, I'm not going to speak about her. I know that people have spoken highly, and I think they're both, nice people, but they both loved each other, and that just didn't
work out. I don't know what you're saying, Adriana. You're crossing over to me to who are you talking about?
But somebody asked Armando on a live, there's a video that, stop it, dogs. Somebody asked him what they thought about your guys' relationship, and he said Angela really loved Michael, and Michael loved her, and it didn't work out. That's all that happened between them. I'm not going to speak about anything else.
Thank you, Armando. That's not true, and I get why you think that is true, but there was never no love on his side, and I will prove that.
But to that aspect, but he was very polite about everything.
And I know I like Armando and Kenny. I talked to a cast member that just went and seen. I'm not gonna say who, and they didn't put that shit up. That's all. See, you don't know who to believe no more. One thing a president said is, you can't believe nothing no more, man. Nothing you read out there can you believe unless you were there. It's sad that it's gotten to the world's in this kind of, you can't believe the news. You can't believe nothing. It's so evil. Just for a paycheck, people, man, go back to the Bible. The root of all evil is the love for money.
Exactly.
Do anything for money. And that, to me, my opinion, is how you sell your soul and shit. When you do shit like that, that to me, in my opinion, you're selling your soul because you know it's wrong and you're still doing it just to make $1.
Loving G, that's where you're wrong. I think maybe you should go into their lives and ask them, unless, they're editing on here too when they talk, because quite a few of them like her.
Okay, I'm going back to the goals and nice people that are saying nice things. I'm going to talk to them. So I'm not going to boost TLC. I'm not going to boost the haters. I'm not boosting nobody. I'm here to boost my team, and I could care less. I'll see y'all all at the court. That's it.
None of them need to know about that either.
Nope, and I'll see. Well, hopefully we'll get them all kicked out because I already know Miss Kibbles will be there, and she thinks. Nope. If I have to do it on yeah. Thank you, darling. Thank you,
That's cute.
Ashley. Thank you, baby. Let me bring her up I'll bring you up for a second, Ash, because I just like the mods in here so I can tell them what I'm seeing. Hold on. I got this new screen on and I cannot get it to freaking work. I touch it. I was gonna bring Ashley, baby, up. Where's she at?
Who, Ashley?
A lot of people are looking for Ubers.
18 out of 22 more. We can hit our goal.
So I wrote down. I'll call y'all tonight. But you don't have WhatsApp. Oh God.
Aren't you gonna download that one, Mama Deb?
I know. I have to.
She's gonna download it.
Yeah.
Bree, do you have it, baby?
Yep. I will not download that.
It's not what you think. People can't just
Love
get
you,
you.
Auntie, but nope.
She said, heck
It
no.
really ain't. It's people can pop in there from your socials, but all you gotta do is report and block, and you'll never see them again. Because if you notice, whatever you follow me on, these scam artists, when they see you're connected to me, when I first started this and I was at hospice, I had 100 coworkers say how, and this is what they said. I'm not even gonna say it. You can imagine who they said hit them up. Just imagine. That way I gotta say it. Yes, these certain people hit all my coworkers up, and they were like, "Oh my God,
Ross, there's not.
You see these people like this one? Because I don't need no more followers. I only need good followers. I'm gonna block Lorenzo because I'm gonna get him. I'm cleaning house. This is why I don't want to get on here no more, because I just want to talk to the people that want to talk to me. I'm not a child. I'm not their age group, and I don't want to. This little high school shit is ridiculous. If I couldn't afford, well, I'll get it. I'll work 3 jobs and buy the car I want, but I've not ever had a brand new car. So crowd of thought.
Mercedes of that. That's crazy.
We don't know if that's his. We
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's true.
Because I know him. He likes Camrys. He's such a kid's mind, man.
Yeah, but the thing that made me mad, and Lee was like, oh, veteran. And I'm like, Lee, you're not getting what she was saying. She's talking about the people that are homeless, and you don't have to be rude about it.
I love them all. They can like who they want. Like, who cares? Listen, these people here that are backing when they seen the Lion going on for 6 years, they're pathetic. And let them like. I don't care. I'm screenshotting these people. I want you to see all the people that are Team Kobe now. Jesus. Hey, Adriana, tell Team Kobe's what he did that night. This person got on a live and called him out about what was it? Someone sent us. They were the Gophers at the show, and they went working.
Oh yeah.
And they filmed the argument, and then after the cameras were off, Kobe was on a live with Mr. It, and he's read it. He got nervous, started sweating, said, "I got to go to bed." He popped off from Michael's live, your king did, and got on another live with other celebrities. Wow!
On Facebook, someone said, "Michael, you have a phone now?" I said, "Yes. In fact, I have two phones. I have two phones. Yeah, I have two phones. Like, you know, when we heard that we filmed, I don't have the phone. When I came to the US, I didn't have the phone. She broke my phone back in Abidjan. People don't know this. She broke my phone.
I mean, you don't have to be spilling all that kind of a tea over. That's fact, but I mean.
But I'm just saying, and it really pained me because I've been using that phone for the past 4 years. I mean, it's like my PC, but that's bygone. But now I have a 2 10 phone.
Or somebody's asking, what was the GoFundMe for? Okay, the GoFundMe was the legal battle, like, you know, getting a lawyer. It's not easy in the US. It's really very expensive, and it was just asking for help from us because we are all he got. So we're just helping a brother out in order to make sure that the legal battle goes on successfully.
So when can we watch the reunion? I mean, it's online. We don't control where people can watch it. It's not in our reach. We watch it just like most of the fans as well. We do not control that. We don't have that power. We watch it just like you guys. Most of you guys even watch it before us. Come on, Team Spartan. Let's go. Let's go. All bless to Micahel. Micahel is such a blessed guy, guys. Yes. His sun shine like nobody can stop it. A lot of people have been trying to, stop him from shining, but I don't think they're gonna succeed because what God has blessed, that can never bring it down.
I did it again. After I got done watching these videos with y'all, I forgot to turn my stupid microphone back on to make sure I was picking up the sound. But all I was saying at the end of this was, you know what? I feel like there's about to be a spinoff on TLC either for Angela. It's going to be a spinoff of her reality of going either on 90 Day Fiancé, Single Life, or they're going to put Micahel on there, especially if they help him with his lawyer fees and getting his green card. That would be a good reality TV show to watch. So I don't think that this is a publicity stunt. I think all of this is real. And I think that this is all working out in Michael's favor better than he thought it would expect while he was having to endure his time with her. I think the goal was always the same, to get here to America. But I just think some other stuff happened. But let me know what you think down in the comments, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.